beautiful soul. This is Rochelle with the Healing Rose, and I am doing a reading for this week. So let's see what the energies look like and see what energy we might be dealing with for the week, what we might be needing to. Whoops. Let's just take these. All right, they really wanted to come out. They did not want to shuffle back in at all. Okay, so the first card, where are you in present time? Okay, so for the empaths and the highly sensitive people out there, really important for you to stay grounded this week, right? Try to connect with nature if you can. And I know for most of us, depends where you are in the world, but certainly in North America, we are having a bit of a cold snap. So it's a little bit harder to actually really feel like you're connecting into nature. It's not that warm, cozy sunlight through the trees energy happening that's this week, but you know, we make do with what we make do. So second card, what is your soul calling you to do? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. So stay focused and be grounded this week, and don't let yourself get caught up in second guessing what's going on, what's happening. All right, so what is rising within you? Okay, the inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So that's an interesting one for the week, right? Really feeling like you're going to want to start really tuning in and listening a little bit more to your heart this week. And, maybe take some time to meditate. And I know it sounds so trite these days, but, just taking those moments to just be still, be quiet, and tune in and figure out, what's going on there. All right. So what is falling away? Okay. So calling back your power, cutting the cord, soul retrieval. That protective energy is starting to fall away because it feels like, once we're feeling really grounded and strong, we don't really feel like we need to have so much barriers up because we are so strong, right? When you're standing in your truth, it's a totally different place from when you're doubting yourself, right? So don't start doubting yourself and get caught up in this old energy. We're wanting to move forward. Your soul gift. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Really tuning into that, raising your vibration, maybe practicing a little bit more kindness this week. Spread joy where you can. If you can make somebody smile or bring a little bit of happiness into someone's day, it takes almost no effort. Right? So I feel like that's a really beautiful message. Okay. Next card. What is being manifested? Okay, trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported no matter what would you be capable of doing? If you knew you had someone who had your back no matter what, that you would be supported, right? If the universe is supporting you in everything that you do, what are you capable of doing, right? The possibilities here are unlimited. So it's really like stepping into this place where you're truly believing that you are capable, that you are supported as you move forward through your week. Okay, so the next step, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This is a heavy kind of energy almost to work with, right? It's really looking at what those karmic debts might be, what kind of negative energies we've brought in from past lives, what old agreements that we might have made in another life, but you've evolved now and things are different, so you can let those things go, right? This is a beautiful, beautiful work to do, challenging work to do, right? But once you cut yourself free from those old energetic cords, and this goes hand in hand with that energy, I think, of, cutting the cords, calling your power back, right? This is hand in hand with that. So check in and see if you're feeling, any old negative pulls that are pulling you this way or that way, right? And just check in and see what's there. That's always good work to do. All right. So the past life influence, priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? All right, so that's a really interesting past life influence. If you were in a position of leadership in a past life and it did not work out, what negative attachments are you carrying from that, right? There's a lot of talk lately about that, healing the witch wound. This is a lot of that work there, right? If you were persecuted in a past life, what soul agreements are you bringing forward? What soul patterns are you bringing forward? And how can you now step up and lead as you let go of that past life trauma or drama or whatever it might be? Okay. All right. So what you need to know, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So if you don't know about what Lemuria is, this is the, as it were, often referenced as like the Garden of Eden, right? So it's that energy of, a beautiful natural land that existed before people came along and wrecked it, right? So Lemuria is said to be a lost land that has also, gone away and disappeared. But it's that idea of that heaven on earth. It is that concept, of creating something beautiful, living a beautiful life, and, knowing that it's happening. So what you need to know is that you are in the process of creating your ideal life now. Okay, your fears. No. Needing to pause, needing to say no, needing to step back, thinking that you need to wait. It's happening now, right? You're already doing it. It's happening now. Your fear is that you're going to have to postpone, put off, say no. Don't let the fear win, right? We want to step up into this positive energy. We want to manifest the trust in our path. Your ability to call in that higher vibration and focus on the positive, focus on love for yourself, focus on love for your path, and stay grounded, right? Don't give in to the fear. Okay, so your potential outcome. All right, so just a little reminder for this week that it's a life's work, not a season. You can take a break if you need to. If you're feeling exhausted, then of course, we don't need to overwork ourselves in this season. A lot of people are really like crazy back at the grind in January, and this is a really tough time, and a lot of people, maybe make crazy resolutions this time of year, right? And you've been working and working and working and wanting to commit to something. Remind yourself that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take that moment, get off the treadmill, step back, reset, and then get going, right? Even the busiest workout week always has rest days built into it, right? When it's a balanced program, there's always those days for rest and recovery. And, mentally, sometimes we need that too. Maybe you've got a lot on the go. Maybe you're doing all kinds of plans and things. You've got all kinds of different things going and starting, and maybe you're working towards a new launch for something. But remind yourself that it's like you can take a day off. You can take a day off on the weekend and actually enjoy your day, and see how much energy you come back after you've had that little bit of downtime, after you've taken those quiet moments, right? After you've allowed yourself to tune into the portal of your heart, had those moments where, we're keeping in devotion, in our devotion practice, whatever that looks like for you, right? That might be time spent in prayer and contemplation. That might be time spent, going to your yoga class or doing a group meditation. It might be time spent in circle with others. Whatever that time looks like, whatever your devotion looks like, remind yourself that it's okay for you to take that break and spend that time in devotion to reset yourself mentally and, nourish your spirit and take some pressure off of your body. Okay? So don't give in to the fear. Take a look at these old wounds. See what you can do with that this week, right? And is there anything that we're missing here? Bottom of the deck tells us, come out of the cave, right? This is about persecution versus expression. Or being persecuted for expressing yourself. And that, I think, connects in a little bit with this past life work, right? It's time for you to share your voice. It's time to allow yourself to be seen. Don't second guess yourself. Let yourself step forward. Trust the path that you're on. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have an amazing week. Take care.